How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we have another battle with the Luxray team. Hopefully it goes well. If you want to try the team out, use the code at the top right corner of the screen. There's also a copy and paste of the team in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And with that being said, let's jump to the team preview. Okay, today we're battling versus Shaq, also known as Shaq.com, on the Discord server. Go ahead and join the Discord server. It's the best place to go for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. There's a link in the description down below. Looking at his team, he's got some threats. He's got a Frostlass, he's got a Moonblast with the Stakeout. Oh, that's deadly, that is. Braviary, Tatsugiri, Palossand, and a Magnezone. So as long as the Palossand and the Magnezone are around, Luxray's not going to have a good time. But we might be able to get some KOs here and there if we can get rid of those two. Looking at the matchup, I think I want to get up the Stealth Rocks. I know the Tatsugiri is going to have Rapid Spin, but they probably lead off with the Frostlass, right? So let's go ahead and lead with Lycanroc. We'll go for that nice and powerful Taunt because I think we outspeed Frostlass. I think Frostlass is 110, Lycanroc's 115 or 117 or something like that. So we should be golden. And the battle begins, so Shaq's going to lead off with the Moonblast, which is an interesting lead as we led off with Rokan the Lycanroc. So this is actually a really good lead for us because they've not got Intimidate, which tells me they're Stakeout. I can just go straight for a close combat right now, and I'm going to hit everything on their team except from the Palossand for some good damage. I feel like they switch out, but I kind of want to go for the Stealth Rocks anyway. So I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks because they're probably going to go Palossand, right? Palossand is the optimal switch in here. They do withdraw the Moonblast. Are they going to go Palossand? If they go Palossand, they're probably going to set up their own Stealth Rock. So they do go Palossand, which is kind of expected as we go for them Stealth Rocks and get them up on their side of the field. They're going to be great for the Braviary and the Frostlass later on down the line if we can keep them up. Obviously, the Tatsugiri is right there, so we have to be careful with that. Now with the Palossand on the field, we can probably expect a special attack of some kind. I'm probably an Earth Power or a Stealth Rocks. I think I kind of want to risk it and go for a Taunt so they don't get their Stealth Rocks up. That's kind of what I want to do right now. So we'll go for a Taunt real quick. There we go. Taunt that Palossand as it probably goes for an Earth Power now, knowing my luck. As they didn't. They went for the Stealth Rocks. That's great. So now we can go into our Honchkrow expecting an Earth Power, and we can just fire off a Brave Bird at something on the team, which is going to be optimal, really. There we go. Going to withdraw our Lycanroc. We're going to go into Honchkrow to take an Earth Power. That should be absolutely fine for us to do, as there it is. They go for the Earth Power. We're going to be immune to that because we are a flying type, of course. Now I can either go for a Sucker Punch expecting an attack, but I believe they'll just have Dual Stab, Earth Power, and Shadow Ball, so they can't really go for an attack. I think they go for the Magnezone switch here, as it's the only thing that really wants to switch in. So I'm going to go for that Tera Blast Fighting and try and get the Magnezone's KO early on because we need to get rid of that Magnezone. We need to get rid of the Palossand if Luxray wants to do anything. So let's go ahead and do that. They do withdraw the Palossand as expected, because they can't touch us. They're going to go into the Moonblast, which is actually works out as well because it's going to get some Stealth Rock damage, and we're going to Terrestrialize into a Fighting type and get off a nice and powerful Tera Blast. So Terrestrializing into a Fighting type would have worked really well. It would have been much better if they went into Magnezone here, personally. But I know I have seen Honchkrows carry in Heat Wave on the RU ladder. So it's, you know, not surprising they were a bit hesitant to bring the Magnezone in. So we'll go for that Tera Blast Fighting, and hopefully we'll get a KO on this Moonblast right here. So let's go for that Tera Blast. There we go. Can I get the KO? It does indeed, because Honchkrow is a beast. So we're going to get that Moxie boost as well, which is going to boost our attack for KOing the Moonblast, and we're going to lose some Life Orb damage, which is absolutely fine by me. In comes the Braviary. So Braviary is a good one here. They definitely outspeed us, and they can just go for whatever they want to go for. I would stay in and go for a Sucker Punch, but we kind of need the Honchkrow for walling the Palossand. So what I'm going to do instead, expecting a Brave Bird right now, I'm going to go straight into my Avalugg. Avalugg is a great switch here because it can obviously take a hit from this thing, no problem. That's absolutely great. There we go. Going to withdraw our nice and powerful Honchkrow, and we're going to go into Colossus, the Avalugg, who can definitely take a hit from this Braviary. This close combat's going to sting a little bit, but not too much. There we go. Down it goes its defenses. So we can probably expect a Magnezone switch here or a Frostlass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Body Press on the off chance they bring in the Magnezone, because it'll do a lot of damage to it. As they do withdraw the Braviary as expected, they don't want to get hit by an Avalanche. They're going to go into the Tatsugiri. fair enough. We're going to try and get off that Rapid Spin, which makes sense. We go for the Body Press. That's going to do a lot of damage to the Tatsugiri, as I'm going to go for another Body Press expecting a Rapid Spin right now. They do go for the Rapid Spin to get rid of the Stealth Rocks. Makes sense, but now your Tatsugiri is going to go down to the Body Press. So there we go. Avalugg getting a KO is awesome. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So Avalugg's great. Avalugg's actually a really cool Pokemon in RU. It's got really high physical defenses. It's a Rapid Spinner as well. It is weak to Stealth Rocks, which is like bad for a Rapid Spinner, but Heavy Duty Boots sorts that out just fine. Magnezone comes in. So this thing scares me. This thing scares me right now. I don't really have the best switching in the world other than Luxray, and Luxray cannot touch this thing in return. I think the best thing we could do here is expecting a Flash Cannon is to go into Luxray, though. And that's only going to be our only switch, really. I mean, then again, we are on death's door with Avalugg. We could let it go down, get a free switch into something else. But I'm feeling like Avalugg is the play. And I'm feeling like Luxray is the play. So we'll go Luxray real quick. They do withdraw the Magnezone. I'm baiting in something else, probably the Palossand, as in comes the Palossand. So Palossand comes in. Now, they're probably going to want to get upstart. Oh my god, look at his face. Look at his face. What is that? What is going on with that Palossand right now? That is such a funny graphical glitch. Luxray comes in, though, and he's back to normal. There we go. So it only seems to happen when big Pokemon are on the field. The you know, the graphical glitches. Like I don't know if you noticed the Braviary. It had wings out, and it also had wings tucked in at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expect a Stealth Rock, and I'm going to go straight for the Ice Fang just to scout to see how much damage we're going to do, as that does not much damage, to be fair, as they now go for the Stealth Rock. So we got some free damage off. They kind of have to go for a Shore Up now. Which is absolutely fine by me. I'm looking at their team and I'm thinking, you know what? We can't actually go into Honchkrow now that we've terrestrialized. We can't go into Honchkrow now that we've terrestrialized because we're a pure fighting type. I think best bet to do here is to just let Luxray go down because Luxray's not doing anything for us this game. Let's just go for an Ice Fang and get some damage off, cut our losses. There we go, some damage. If we get the flinch, that'd be cool. They go for an Earth Power. That's going to take out Luxray, no problem. We lived on 2 HP, but the burn's going to take us out. The burn's going to take us out. So we lived... How did you live that, Luxray? How did you live that at all? I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's not in my... I just... does not compute. It does not compute. So anyway, Luxray goes down. It did some damage to the Palossand, which is great. Because now we can revenge kill it with basically anything on our team. Except from the Lycanroc, of course. So I'm thinking we go into Gardevoir or Honchkrow here. I'm thinking Honchkrow is a good one because they can't really bring the Magnezone in. They kind of just have to let it go down. So I'm going to bring in Crow down real quick. There we go. It's not weak to Stealth Rocks anymore, so that's always nice. Stealth Rocks don't really hurt us too much this team. Too much. Don't really hurt us too much. I'm going to go straight for the Brave Bird. I know they're probably going to go in. No, they stay in and let it go down. Yes, it was too risky for them to go into Magnezone because I could easily Terra Blast again, as we did make that read earlier on in the game, so they've probably got that embedded in their mind. But not this time. We're going straight for that Brave Bird. We're going to get a Moxie boost, like so. Honchkrow is looking good right now. Honchkrow is looking real good right now. In comes the Braviary. So Braviary is a good one here. Now, I'm looking at the rest of the team, and I'm thinking, do we need this? We could go into Avalugg, but it gets two-shotted by the close combat. But do we need Avalugg for anything else? Not really. I think we go into Avalugg real quick and we go for a nice and powerful Avalanche. They probably baits in the floor the Frostlass, but that's absolutely fine. So we'll go into Colossus, the Avalugg real quick. Stealth Rocks aren't going to dig in because of the heavy duty boots. They do terrestrialize. Are they going to be a fighting type for that close combat stab? Probably, right? They probably are, right? No, they're normal. Okay, so they're normal. What are they going to go for? Body Slam? Body Slam would make sense. Body Slam would definitely make sense. They go for the Body Slam. Terrestrialize boosted. We should be able to take this, though, no problem. Should be able to take it. Yeah, we do take it, no problem. No paralysis as well, which is always nice. They probably go into the Frostlass now. Did this thing take... it didn't... It's heavy duty boots because it didn't take Stealth Rock damage earlier, which is good to know. That's really good to know. So they probably go for a U-turn right now into the Frostlass. So what's my switch into Frostlass? Not a lot, really. They definitely go for a U-turn, though. They definitely go for a U-turn. We could go for a recover and get our health back up. Let's go for a recover and get our health back up. They go for a close combat. Oh, never mind. That's going to KO us. That's going to KO us. Never mind. Never mind. False alarm. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate, actually. But anyway, this Braviary is doing my head in now. So we want to go into something that can take care of it. I think Lycanroc going to be able to take care of it. I think Lycanroc going to be able to take care of it. We do have the Focus Sash, so we can take a hit from this thing if we need to. No, we don't. Stealth Rocks. But we do outspeed anyway, so we can go straight for the close combat if we want to, or we can go for the Accelerock, expecting the Frostlass to come in. I'm going to go ahead and go for the close combat first. They do withdraw the Braviary. Are they going to go Magnezone or are they going to go Frostlass right now? That's the real question. So they go Magnezone. Magnezone is absolutely fine. It's going to take a close combat like a champ, though. It's going to take a close combat like a champ. Tough Claw's boosted, though. That does enough to wear Accelerock. And so even if it's Choice Scarfed, that did enough damage. That did enough damage. We can go for an Accelerock now and take care of this Magnezone, no problem. Accelerock comes through. There we go. Down goes the Magnezone. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. So Lycanroc, I believe, is our win condition. I believe Lycanroc is our little wild win condition. But Honchkrow is going in the thumbnail because it put in work. Frostlass comes in. So Frostlass is a good switch here for my opponent. So this is a great one for them. What they can now do is go... I think they go for an Ice Beam or they go for a status condition like Will-O-Wisp. So I'm going to go into my... I'm going to go into Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is a good switch here because we're going to be able to outspeed it thanks to the Choice Scarf. And I don't think the Braviary wants to switch in. So we'll go Gardevoir real quick. We'll see how that goes. I don't think they have Shadow Ball. I think they have Hex, which won't do as much damage. So they go for an Icy Wind, which is fair enough. That's going to do some decent little bit of chip damage to us. Speed's going to drop, which is unfortunate. As now we go straight for a Moonblast, just to get some damage off. Because if we can weaken this thing even a little bit to the point where Accelerock's going to finish it off, then that'll be golden. They go for the Spikes. Interesting choice of play. I'm guessing they don't have Ghost Stab on this thing. It must be fully support. So we go for the Moonblast. That's going to do some solid damage. We do get no Curse Body, which is great. Because if we got Curse Body and we're Choice Scarfed, you know, it's not going to work out very well for us. The next turn, they're going to go for a Destiny Bond, which is absolutely fair. Absolutely fair by me. We go for the Moonblast. That's going to take out the Frostlass. But unfortunately, we get Curse Bodied as well, which just adds insult to injury. Unfortunately, we're going to get taken down by the Destiny Bond. So it all comes down to whether or not their Braviary can pull through for them. So Gardevoir does go down, which is unfortunate. What can you do? That Frostlass came through for them a little bit there. But I think we're going to be all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Honchkrow, and I'm going to go for that nice and powerful Sucker Punch. I think that's a good start. So in comes the two terrestrialized Pokemon, which is going to make the field really dark. I don't understand why it makes it so dark. I guess it's just for the lighting, I guess, but whatever. Anyway, Spikes are going to dig in as well as Stealth Rocks. We're definitely going down this turn. I don't think Sucker Punch KOs, but if it can do enough damage, that'd be great. Sucker Punch comes through. They actually go for something else. Agility. Oh no. Oh no. That's no good. Let's go for a Sucker Punch. They don't need another Agility. They know they can take a Sucker Punch though. As there it is. Sucker Punch comes through. It does half, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. They go for a Body Slam, which is going to be boosted by Terrestrialization. It's 100% going to KO us. As down goes Crowdown. Crowdown. So Crowdown goes down. That's funny to say. Crowdown goes down. Breaks out of its Terrestrialization and goes back into its Pokeball, where it can now rest easy knowing that Palossand walls this thing. So let's go into Palossand real quick. And I think it might come down to Lycanroc, to be honest with you. They have to go for Brave Bird because it's their only stab option that actually affects us, because Body Slam and Close Combat do not affect us. We go for the Earth Power because they're a pure normal type. They go for a Brave Bird. How much damage is this doing to Palossand? Not enough damage, as the Recoil plus Earth Power is going to allow us to end the game on a high note. So there we go. That was a pretty fun game, pretty intense. I think we did really well. Luxray didn't unfortunately get to do anything this game, but it's absolutely fine. We'll get it in one of the games. It did something in the last game, I guess. Not really. It couldn't even KO the Lurantis with a Terrestrialized boosted Wild Charge, and Guts boosted at that. But you know, it's whatever. So anyway, that was GG Shack. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.